And yet another outperformance by Nifty Bank over Nifty. And Q4 earnings by major banks have only given a boost to this momentum. ICICI Bank is one such counter that posted a strong Q4. And analysts are crediting the CEO Sandeep Bakshi for it. My colleague Harsh has gathered some data to tell us how consistent Bakshi has been in harmonizing these numbers.
Well, it's been fantastic to try and understand this better. So let's quickly dive straight into it. In terms of just stock price performance, and this is where it really starts to stand out. One is quarter after quarter, ICICI Bank, at least over the last couple of years, has delivered a beat versus analyst consensus. And therefore, I've tried to do this exercise. In 9.5 years prior to Mr. Bakshi's appointment, the stock was up just about 260%. That's the kind of return it gave. So it gave a return of around 14.5% for those 9.5 odd years. Thereafter, just look at the contrast in terms of absolute returns. It's twice that of the 9.5 year period in a 6.5 year period. And therefore, the stock has compounded at nearly 25% from 2018, since the time Mr. Bakshi took over, till now. Now, what are the factors that have led to this consistent kind of performance? Look at the FY18 number in terms of loan growth. It was sub 11%. Thereafter, in not a single year has ICICI Bank not done a teens kind of growth, except in one, which is FY20. And no concern there, because it was it was just the start of COVID. So maybe some bit of tempering there, but outside of that, just look at the kind of growth that ICICI Bank has clocked. Just been a consistent compounder of sorts in terms of loan growth, steadily increasing their loan growth. Now, in terms of profitability as well, and you'll see the bar chart as it goes, and it's a beautiful one. So from 0.9 times in terms of ROA, ROA dipped and thereafter has picked up on a consistent trajectory. And even on a higher base, which is of 2.2% nearly in FY23, they've been able to expand ROA in FY24 as well as nearly expand it in FY25 as well. So the kind of ROA expansion even on a higher base is really the other piece that's standing out. So growth, better ROAs, and now we look at NPA ratios. Look at that NPA ratio in FY18. It was at 8.8%. Thereafter, Mr. Bakshi takes over, it falls to 6.7% immediately. And thereafter, look at the trajectory of the fall. There's been no steep variance in terms of GNPA. It's been consistently falling across each of those years and currently sits at 1.7% nearly. And the net NPA ratio is even more fascinating to see, because now it's gone from 4.77% to something that's best in class. Just look at the kind of NPA ratio at the end of FY25 that ICICI Bank has clocked. Just goes on to show the leadership within banks is so very, very important. He's showed up on all of that, and he's improved the metrics dramatically for ICICI Bank. And ICICI Bank is the best bank at this point in terms of its performance, as well as in terms of the way it's operating. So a phenomenal franchise is how he's built this, at least over the last 6.5 years. Something to admire, at least for the banking industry.
Very well said, Harsh, and thank you so much for bringing us that unique analysis.